Hello everyone and welcome back to the forest. Okay guys, so in the previous episode we basically did some reconnaissance on the cannibals, trying to work out their routine, what happens when they go hunting and what happens around their camp. Well, we discovered that it seems they leave one of their own behind while the rest of them do their normal routine of going into the forest looking for food or maybe just scouting around. So at least we'd learnt that from the episode. I would love to know the paths they take. I think I will know that over time in terms of when they do come to this part of the forest or when they venture out further areas, if that makes sense. I guess we can find out. Either way, we killed one of the cannibals and I did get a head. So there we go, our first effigy. You guys do want to see more of these things, and I guess now I know how to make them properly, then I can scatter them around. And if they do keep them away, then obviously that's a bonus. So, what are we doing today? Well, as I said in the previous episode, we're doing something completely different. I wanted to talk to you guys a lot more in this episode, and I want to do some building and show you guys me building on screen. Someone did ask for that, and I'm going to be building the thing a lot of you guys want to see, which is the houseboat. Now, I know I've already set the foundations down behind where we're living at the moment, but I just don't like it there. I think if I exhaust more trees that are going to take away from the high hide, I'm going to have some problems building things. So I'm going to leave the remaining trees over there so I can use that for building for the fort or the home, whatever we want to call it, and the high hide. Now, what I'm going to do in this episode, guys, is speculate some sort of storyline that the developers could add to the game. I would love to see some sort of storyline that incorporates a rescue. So, in terms of Timmy being taken at the very start of the episode, very start of the game. I keep saying episode, I'm so used to saying it. At the very start of the game by the cannibals, maybe the developers could add having to find Timmy and then be rescued within a 100-day period or something like that. So if they incorporated a timeline where you could see how long you've survived for, so let's say for example if we did survive 50 days, on that 50-day mark you would have to start looking for Timmy, or I think he's called Timmy, I may be getting it wrong, maybe Jimmy or Timmy, I don't know, we'll call him Timmy. We would have to find Timmy and then maybe get ready to be rescued. I'm kind of vague at the moment. I'm thinking very outside the box in terms of what they could add as a storyline. I do need to be careful because this is where I see the cannibals quite a lot. I'm going to check the traps very quickly and then we're going to get on with building the houseboat. But like I was saying, I would love for them to incorporate some sort of rescue where maybe the plane had... Has this got anything? I actually thought this thing caught something for a minute then. This thing never catches food anymore. And it seems like this thing doesn't either. Okay, we can always come back and check it. I would love for them to incorporate some sort of rescue in terms of the plane having... I think they call them black boxes, where it gives the plane's last known location before all hell broke loose and obviously problems occurred with the plane or the aircraft itself. I would love that. So the theory I'm going with is the plane's crashed at the top of the mountainous area over there in this direction, which I'm facing now. What I'm going to do is build the houseboat facing this way. So if the developers do add some sort of storyline with a rescue squad, I would assume they would bring the rescue squad in from this angle. I don't know. I'm just going with that for now because I like this area as well to build the houseboat. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go to boats and houseboat. Now, one of you guys have asked for the small raft to be shown in the episodes as well. I will try and show that. I do know at the moment the raft is very buggy. So if any of you guys know where I can, one, build the thing, and two, if it does work, then please let me know in the comments, guys, because I would love to show you guys what it looks like. So this is the theory I'm going with. This is our houseboat. We can get up every morning, have a look out the ocean, and if they do incorporate some sort of day system where you can see the cycle of days you've survived through, and having to find Timmy and then bring him back here for safety and defend him, set up some sort of signal fire so if the rescue team does come in either by air or by sea, they can quite easily see that there are people alive on this island. So I love that. You guys know I love making stories up when I play this game, so that's what I'm going with. So let's go ahead and build the houseboat. Now there are a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. The first thing is, I know I do it quite a lot, and it's because I think you guys do need to hear it. I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who has left likes on the video, and who is continuously commenting on each and every single episode. You guys genuinely do have no idea how much it kind of motivates me to make these videos, and it puts a smile on my face every single time I see them. I think the channel is now at 22 subscribers. And I said very early on in the stages of playing these games on the channel... I hate when that happens. I always have this fear that the logs are going to crush me anyway. I said very early on in the stages of playing games on the channel that I was making videos for anyone who wasn't fortunate enough to play the games that I got to play. And anyone who would want to watch would hopefully have some sort of common interest in enjoying games. And it's just turned into this very small community that I really love at the moment, because you guys have been nothing but positive, and you're the reason I make these things, guys. So thank you so much. I really can't tell you enough how much I actually appreciate it. Now, with that being said, if you do know anyone that would like the series that I'm creating here for you guys, well, we're kind of creating it together because you give input on the series in the comments, then please let them know about it. I believe a couple of subscribers have done that already. They've let their friends know about the channel. It is very difficult to try and get the word out on YouTube, especially if you don't go hassling people, which I don't really tend to do. But if you guys know of anyone that would be interested in the way we play the games on our channel, with the survival games, the horror games, paranormal games, I'm quite interested in playing some kind of paranormal space game, guys. I don't know. I have a look around, because things with space interest me quite a lot. And if we could find a game where we could craft in space, or maybe a survival game in space, some kind of horror game in space, I don't know. There's quite a lot of potential we could do. Either way, what I'm trying to get at, guys, if you know anyone that would be interested in the channel, then please spread the word and tell them we're here. Because the more subscribers we have, I actually have a plan for something. As every YouTuber does, I have a subscriber goal, or stages of subscriber goals. I'm not in it for subscribers, as I've said at the very beginning, although subscribers help. You know, subscribers are the reason you make the videos. They're the things you feed off as the YouTuber. You make the videos for your audience. And I have a subscriber goal at the moment. It's not too big, but if we reach it, I'm going to do something very special for you guys in a vlog. So that's something for you guys to look forward to and help me out in trying to spread the word of the channel. So let's go ahead and build this houseboat. I think I actually didn't realise how many logs this thing takes, because we're only putting in the foundations now. What I've been looking at, guys, if you didn't already notice, if you go onto my Twitter, if you haven't already checked out my Twitter, it's not The Fooster. Someone did comment asking what my Twitter was. It's not The Fooster. Some son of a bitch has already taken that name away from me, so I had to call it The Fooster. T-H-A Fooster. And if you want to keep up to date with everything, I will regularly be posting on that now, either trying to do it daily and keep you guys up to date with what's going on the channel, or day-to-day life of The Fooster if you guys are interested in that. So if you want to keep up to date with everything, it's The Fooster. And I will either leave a link in the description, as I always do, and it is on the outro card as well, guys. So if you have got Twitter, make sure you follow me and stay up to date with everything. Now, the last question I want to ask everyone before we continue building the houseboat is, I've had a lot of messages from people asking if I play certain games. Now, some of them I have already played, one of them being Stranded Deep, which I think I mentioned in the previous episode, saying that I was busy recording it. I have had some very good feedback from that game, and I really do enjoy playing that game. It's a bit of a shame at the moment because it is in version 1, or alpha version 1, and there's not really a lot to do in terms of being able to craft things. It's the basic of basics at the moment. I've heard that they're making a multiplayer for the game. I don't really know if they should do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, guys, your thoughts on Stranded Deep. I do have videos up, so check them out. Let me know your thoughts. But as I was saying, people have been asking about certain games on the channel, or will I play certain games to be more specific. One of those games is Minecraft. Now, you guys have probably seen from the comment section, I was having a conversation with one of our subscribers saying, do I play Minecraft? I used to play Minecraft a hell of a lot, but I used to play Minecraft when I modded the bejesus out of that game. I didn't really enjoy it when it was, you know, factory Minecraft, at the point where you just go into the game and try and build things. I love modding Minecraft, and I think a lot of YouTubers do as well, and it is successful on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers actually make a living from doing Minecraft. I don't know if I would ever be that person, although, because it has been a while, and it does have some sort of nostalgic feel to the game if I do play it again. Let me know if you guys would like to see a Minecraft series. It wouldn't have to be long, but if you guys did enjoy it, then who knows, we could always continue with it. Do you guys enjoy seeing Minecraft videos? I know they're popular, but I know there is a select few people that don't enjoy them. I'm kind of 50-50. I like the game, I love playing the game, but it does have to be modded. So in terms of me making a series, I would have to find the correct mod, come up with the correct series name, which I can do. I've got plenty of ideas that I could do. And if you guys do want to see that in the future, then let me know, because we can always do that. How many things does this need? 16 out of 48. Holy shit, this needs a lot of logs. And we do need to eat as well. So let's go ahead. I think we need to build a fire. This can be one of our signal fires anyway, or a small one. So we'll build a basic fire. We'll place that down here. We'll light this sumbitch. And we will get some food cooking because, oh my goodness, I didn't realise how much food I had. So I guess I can do some hunting off camera so you guys don't have to see that. But we will eat this thing. We'll carry on building as much as we can. This episode may run over a little bit, guys, but I do apologise if you don't want to see a longer episode. It's just that I want to try and get the houseboat finished. I don't know if that cooks it quicker. I always tend to do it. I always stoke the fire in the fact that it kind of cooks it quicker. It makes the fire hotter, so the food would be ready quicker. I don't know if that works. Ready? You ready to eat? There we go. Okay. Now, I know it's a houseboat, and before any of you guys do comment and say, why didn't you put it on the water and anything like that, I don't know how to. I really don't know how to put this thing on the water. I've tried to look and see, but every which way I turn or look for kind of inspiration to place it, everything I've seen, either on YouTube or on Google, it just looks stupid. It really looks out of alignment and things like that. And I mean, I could always build a second one if you guys do want me to do that, but yeah. I just think it looks really cool over there in the distance, hidden by the cliff and the trees. I don't know. Let's install this log, and I think what I can do... How many sticks do I have? Yeah, I'm going to set up one of these standing fires because the sun is now at midday, and if any of the cannibals do come, I'm screwed. So let's set one of these up. We'll light this as well. So at least I've got some sort of defense, and I don't have to trek all the way back home. So let's take more trees. These bigger trees, if you didn't already know, I think these give you more logs. I would love to know as well, you guys know by now that I do read up a lot on this game, and I think this game has so much potential in terms of being the greatest survival game I've ever seen. I mean, I've played a lot of survival games, guys, through, like I say, Minecraft. You've seen The Long Dark on the channel. You've seen Stranded Deep, and I've played... I could name 20 more survival games that I've played. But this one just has the appeal and the potential to go the extra mile that the rest of them possibly couldn't. I mean, The Long Dark and the Stranded Deep, they do kind of have the same theme going. The Long Dark more specifically with the calorie count and things like that these could add to the game. The developers of this game could add to this to make it a little bit better. But I would love to know, in terms of the one major upgrade that you would love to see, or update that you would love to see from the developers to this game, what would you guys pick as your number one? At the minute, I think because of the way they are upgrading the game, I would be realistic and say either try and open the next part of the map for the mountain areas so we get to see something new. I think that would be really, really cool. Or adding animals to the game. Someone suggested very early on in this series about adding wolves to the game, and at night time hearing the wolves howl would just be terrifying, and I completely agree with that. I think that would be so cool. But let me know what you think. If you have any other ideas that they could add to the game in terms of a storyline, like I mentioned earlier on, updates in terms of adding new animals or features to the game, or maybe just extending the map so we can see the mountain areas. Maybe you guys would like some sort of dynamic weather where we could have snow. I know that's quite a popular thing on the forums that I read, so I don't know. You guys let me know. Would you like to see that? We'll go and get that log over there. I haven't seen the cannibals in quite a while, so I'm getting a little bit worried. I normally hear them in the distance, and that's kind of my response to get out the area. There's a cannibal camp just over there, so I would imagine that they would be generically around here. So let's get this last log in here and have a look how many more we need. I think we actually need... Is it around 50 logs? Yeah, it's around 50 logs. Okay, guys, I guess what I'm going to do is... I'm going to continue doing this. Just so you guys know the plans for the forest just at the minute. I'm going to build the houseboat. I'm going to have a look at building the small raft. I suppose I could build this area quite defensive as the rescue area, if you like. So if they come in by sea, we could get collected by boat or by air. Maybe we could travel to their location with us seeing quite a significant signal fires on the map. That actually looks pretty cool. I don't know if that's a bug. that cave popping out like that into the water with the underpass underneath it. That looks really cool. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Yeah, I could make a defensive area around here with loads of traps. There's plenty of wood for me to do it, and I can do it off camera, guys, pretty quickly as well. So let me know what you guys think. I would love to know what updates you would like to see for the forest. There's still tons of things I've got planned for this series, so by any means, it's not going away. As I've said before, thank you so much for your support, guys. You have no idea how much it means to me. If you know anyone that would like the channel, then let them know where we are and get them to subscribe and build our community up and spread the word on the channel. If we do hit my subscriber goal, I will tell you right now, it does have something to do with survival, but it has an element of horror to it as well. So that's all for now, guys. I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to work away at the houseboat and maybe lay down some foundations of some sort of a perimeter where we can be safe. As always, if you did like the episode, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, guys. I will try to keep you guys up to date as much as possible. Thank you once again for all your continued support, and as always, I will see you later.